Yo, welcome to another entry of Life on Empty with Lowell Legend Loser. Back again for another week or so. Didn't do last week because wasn't feeling it. And for other reasons, of course. Still going through the motions and the aftermath of the tragedy, and still trying to figure out how to maneuver and carry on and move on. I think I said this previously, but like there won't be no end to the way I feel, right? It would just need to be like this wound that leaves a scar, and it will hurt some days a little bit, and some days a lot, and I'm coming to terms with that because I already convinced myself that's how it's going to be, but I'm still like rounding the bases on that, and seeing like down the road, like this is how it's going to be from now on. And I've been recently thinking early this week is like, okay, so the plan was like to check out at 42, and now it's like, do we go on with that plan? Especially now, like the one person, who knew me, understood me for who I was, and who was there, and who tried their best to help me out when in certain situations and scenarios and stuff like that, is gone. I'm looking back at it like, I have no reason, to exist. I still never had a reason to exist, but now, due to unfortunate tragedies and circumstances, now it just like kind of like amplifies that feeling I have. And I don't know. It's like I'm in this fog of not knowing what to do and how to do it, and I kept saying I'm going to talk to someone, and I still haven't done that. I've been avoiding that, and the thing is, like, I don't know if I would be, like, how do you have the courage to tell a complete stranger your feelings and emotions on something, and then they're going to say something, and then you got to be like, it's just the answer? Like, do I accept their response as my answer so I can try to be better in the situation? That's such like an awkward thing. Like no knock on therapy and something like that. It was just like, I don't know. But apparently a lot of people do this. Like, mental health is like basically like it's still trendy. You know what I'm saying? It's a trendy thing. Like a lot of people have therapists, man. Like, therapists are probably making good money off of this mental health shit. You know what I'm saying? With the sessions and prescriptions and whatnot. But that's another conversation. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Like I'll always be stuck in my own head about shit like this, man. About wanting to do something, and then I had like the whole pro con conversation in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Yeah. But maybe I'll do it next week, cause I do have some days off coming up. Gonna be off from April 4th through the rest of the week or whatever. So I plan on getting some things done during the week. You know what I'm saying? Going to get my passport. You know what I'm saying? Fill the papers out, take the pictures, and go through that process. Then gotta do some errands. I want to see if I can recycle some of my broken electronics. Get my glasses readjusted and look to get another pair down the line, and chilling, catching up on my reading, comics, manga, music, gaming, just it's gonna be a staycation basically, and also gonna try to start writing again, officially. I was starting to get back into like a little bit of a groove of things, but tragedy happened and I stopped completely. And also going to contact a photographer this week as well. I have a to-do list, because like all I have is time. You know what I'm saying? This next week off. Well, not next week. I got to go in on that Monday, which would be, I think, the 3rd. After that, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm off. So those 4 days, I plan to get a lot of stuff done, and not procrastinate, and not, like, so many, just need to catch up on a lot of stuff that I haven't been able to since I'm working 6 days. You know what I'm saying? 1 day off. So I'm trying to, like, the 1 day off, I'm trying to, like, chill, sleep, and then the other half, I'm trying to listen to some music. And then, watch some anime. Basically keep up with the current stuff instead of like letting stuff pile on. But like now, the stuff I'm watching, they all have hit their season finales, so I can finally do some catch up on my backlog of stuff in terms of anime stuff, and anime and all that stuff, and gotta catch up with Netflix stuff. Stuff like that, and I got a lot of catching to do, because this kind of like stay out of my own head, and made it be good for me. Since I just had so much stuff to watch, and work still sucks. It still sucks. So. I think I might have said this earlier. I think I might have said this before on this. So the pattern is, right, something happens where I get pissed off to the max and say I want to quit this job and stuff like that, and then I do something about it that day, and then as I cool off, I just settle back into the mediocrity and monotonous ways of the job I'm currently at. So but now I just have like the first stepping stone on what to do when I want to leave my job. So like I said, I don't want to look for anything, because I'm the only person working my shift. So when they finally find somebody and they get on and they, get their reps in and do their whole 90 days or whatever, then that's when I will look to make my exit. But before I do that, I gotta get my surgery done. My sinuses have been killing me lately, especially these past 2 days. Just sucks. Like, can't breathe, dry mouth, and I'm just messing up my gums, my teeth. I just can't breathe through my mouth, and it just fucking sucks. And I haven't done anything about that. Like I said, if I need to find a certain message, also might go add it to the list. Since I have new insurance through my job, I gotta call the other healthcare organization that basically So I want the doctor that figured out what was wrong to do the surgery, even though it might be a little bit more expensive, because the insurance I have, like, it just say, if you use doctors from this network, it will be much cheaper. But I don't know. I gotta check that out. So I'm gonna add it to the list as well. Things to get done for the next 4 days off. And yeah. And then yeah. So job still sucks, but I would be looking to get a government job, because like apparently there's more money in that and has better benefits, and hopefully I can make more money so I can get a better apartment, because my hate for this place I'm living in now has not dissipated, has not lowered. It's been the same amount of hate for this place. And like I said, the only good thing about it is the rent being $900, which is fucking shocking, especially for the area I'm living in. You know what I'm saying? It's these fake ass suburbs and shit. But yeah. So if I can get a better place, you know what I'm saying? But like but chances are I won't. You know what I'm saying? I've never been a positive person. Don't see no reason to being positive. You know what I'm saying? I'm too realistic and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what I'm saying? The only thing to solve that is to get rich, and you have like a fucking great idea and you execute and plan it and stuff like that, and that leads to colors again. You know what I'm saying? Being a coda line. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just, like I said, if I've been procrastinating and just been down because of the tragedy and everything, and but I'm need to get things moving again, and just trying to like find a outlet to distract me and take up my time and me to focus on that, and yeah. But yeah, it's pretty much yeah, so far, and been slowly. I've been slowly listening to music. Listen to the Logic recent album he had called College Park. But I haven't finished it yet. I'm down to it was like 17 tracks, so I listened to half. I listened to the first 10, and I got the last 7 to go. And yeah, gonna finish that up today. And then let's see. Nobody new drop, which is good for me, because I still got a lot of shit to listen to. So, and yeah, music ain't not much going on, in my opinion, in terms of my taste and everything. So yeah, and let's see, sports. You know what I'm saying? Basketball still going on. It's basically it's like this is like the last week of the season, basically, because the playoffs start, I think, on the 18th, if I'm not mistaken. But technically, they start on the 11th with the whole playing tournament. Then, you know what I'm saying, those games will determine the 7 and 8 seeds in the Western and Eastern Conference, and then see how I go. Both sides for the play-in spots are like crazy. Like the ways when separated, like between both sides, well, not more so the West than the East, but like the West like games like 1 or 2 games separate like seeds from like 5 through 10 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good race, you know what I'm saying? I watched the Lakers game last night, pretty good game, you know what I'm saying? It was competitive and all that stuff like that, and yeah, I mean the Lakers team, like them, they playing good. It's like they won 4 of their last 5, and they've been playing some good ball, you know what I'm saying? LeBron came back last week. He's still getting his, you know what I'm saying, still getting his bearings, and you know what I'm saying, getting his wind and getting his trying to find a rhythm again. And AD has been AD, engaged, when engaged, you know what I'm saying, he's one of the best big men, you know what I'm saying, in the league. He did have a typical scare last night. He tweaked his ankle. Just yeah, it didn't. Well, he tweaked it in terms of like a tweak is better than actual roll, because if you roll your ankle, then that's gonna be you're gonna be out for a couple games, a couple of days, maybe, or weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like approximately ankle sprain supposed to take 2 weeks off, but basketball players, and especially Lakers in general, they can't afford to have like their best player take 2 weeks off, especially when playoffs are around the corner. Like I said, this is the last week of the season, because today is the first, April Fool's, blah blah blah, shit like that. So yeah, because like Cause like tonight it's only 2 games tonight, and so far this past week, they've been having games like one day it'll be 2 games, then next week it'll be 10 games, then every other game will be like every day will be like that. It'll be 2 games, 10 games, 2 games, 2 days, 2 games, 10 games, 2 games, 10 games. It's how it's been like it's how it's been all this week so far. And this is the last day of the week, and then Sunday will be this April 2nd, and then there'll be probably like another 8 to 10 games tomorrow. And I will be watching some of them. And football news, nothing major. I know some I think pro days or something like that, like combines or some shit like that was going on in the NFL. But I don't pay attention to stuff like that. Just waiting on the draft to happen and see what trades is going on, stuff like that. And yeah, but apparently Aaron Rodgers is going to the Jets, but no deal has been made yet. Don't know what the holdup is on that, but apparently it's a done deal. Just I guess the details need to be worked out in terms of like compensation and stuff like that. And yeah, baseball started. Think this past Thursday. You know, I always know that because FanDuel hit me up with an email saying you got a promotion. You know what I'm saying? And I know from last year when I was betting baseball to pay off my loan debt. You know, I came pretty close to on some parlays. You know what I'm saying? Like I was off 2 or 3 picks. You know what I'm saying? But baseball is so like difficult to pick, man, in terms of like the over under and all that. You know what I'm saying? Money line seems kind of like I said it's not in the but like I said, in overall baseball is difficult to pick, man, because like you never know. Like that game is so slow and patient, and yeah, you just never know. So did that, lost. I was made a parlay. I think what was it? How many was I off? I think I was about 4 or 5 off, and on like a 13 pick, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't win. You know what I'm saying? And thing is, like I'm basically gambling now just for some fun. My loan has been paid off because I was due to tragedy. I was blessed with something to able to pay that off. So pretty much the only debt I have is my student loan debt, and yeah. So I do bet, man, with some money, then send some towards that way, you know. And yeah, so pretty much it on that. And yeah, nothing else going on. I want to start back thinking of topics to talk about, but I can actually start something now. Something that was on my mind before everything went down. So basically, like I'm a loner. I'm a loner, right? By choice, maybe, but me being who I am, right? It's like I don't know, man. It's just like everybody's busy except for me. Like that's how I feel. Like, or I'm like, it's either that, or I'm just not like a factor in these people's lives who I communicate with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, but like I don't know. I can't believe like people are that busy in this day and age. But I don't know. I just, you know what I'm saying, like you know how you text somebody or whatever, right? Or email somebody, and they saying take out like a whole day or over a day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just like I don't know. I don't know. It's just cause like I had nothing going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like especially not now. You know. Yeah, it's just like I don't know, man. It's just. But I'm trying to like I don't know. I guess for me to stop feeling like this, I will have to like get my own like businesses, you know what I'm saying, going like get busy myself, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the answer to that, you know what I'm saying, and yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just yeah, man. And yeah, me talking about this like, oh, like I'm on friends or something like, no, I'm like, nah, man, I don't know, cause like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, I don't think I want, cause I'm so like, my laziness has basically like taken over like everything, you know what I'm saying? With with me not having like for example, right? I take Allegra for my sinus problems, right, and it helps a little bit here and there. But the thing is, I'm so fucking lazy that I can't walk to the pharmacy, Jules Pharmacy that has it for $20. But I'll be so lazy, I walk to the fucking Walgreens pharmacy and pay $29. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can save a couple dollars if I go to the Jewels, but I'm too lazy because it's further away from my apartment than the Walgreens is. You know what I'm saying? So you factor in like I'm only off Saturday, so I'm not trying to waste that much time. But the thing is, this Allegra I needed to like get by on a day-to-day, you know what I'm saying, for my sinuses and shit. And just like, bro, like, and I'm pretty sure my earlier days, you know what I'm saying, this wouldn't have been much of a bother. Like, I would have did something to make it like that less of a hassle to me going there. But now it's just like I'm just so fucking lazy, man, tired, and like something has to change, but I don't know what. You know, so I know for one I need to get more sleep. You know what I'm saying? I know that's got to be like top of the list somewhere up there. Like, have to get more sleep so I can like reset my body clock, have more energy when I wake up, and it's not a stroke for me to wake up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta start stretching. Gotta get back to the push-ups, the regular ones, the elevated ones. I gotta incorporate some new exercises. I gotta like I said, I've been having these like I wanna like get a trainer, but I can't afford that shit. So if I somehow can get a trainer or whatever, I would definitely want to work on cardio and core work. But how much cardio can I do with my sinuses fucked up and my deviated septum and shit like that? So that probably won't happen until after I get the surgery done. But I still need to do some exercises at the apartment in order to like get shit moving and stay loose and stay, you know what I'm saying, somewhat what's the word? I guess mobile or fit. And yeah, but like, bro, I'm like, my laziness is taking over, and that's a very bad thing. And it just like, and me working 6 days ain't helping and shit like that. I just need to. So also doing for these next 4 days off, I need to like set a bedtime. You know what I'm saying? And just packing in. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's gonna be benefiting me. Like my sleep schedule has been fucked since way back when since I work for the temp job. So 3 years at my current job plus think those 2 years our temp job. So the past 5 years my sleep schedule has been fucked. You know what I'm saying? And back then when I first started and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, I would get off at 11 o'clock at the temp job, then I would head back to the apartment. And you know what I'm saying? And like and the temp job fucking sucked because like we didn't have like a proper lunch break. We just had a break that was 30 minutes, which ain't shit. And I can never figure out how these people, like, how do y'all put up with this 30 minutes for a break? And this is in this is like in the middle of like dinner time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, hell no. I never, well, I like I said, bro, those assembly line type factory jobs fucking suck, man. Like, that shit should be done by a fucking robot, man. No human should even go through that shit unless they really, really want to or really, really desperate to go through that shit. But like, it fucking suck, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, I would like, and sometimes I would eat before I go to the temp job, but like that was enough because like back then, the y'all wasn't paying me shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be very weird for me to get a full week's pay. And by that, I mean 8 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? It was very, very rare we had that happen. So, I had to make the food stretch out. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't eat as much as I could have. You know what I'm saying? And that was kind of and that was kind of productive, because when I would get off, I would just sometimes I wouldn't even go straight to the apartment. I would go down to the restaurant, a couple blocks from my old apartment, and just cop a sandwich or something, and then come back. You know what I'm saying? Thus spending more money than I shouldn't be spending. But glad those times are fucking over. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's just my life fucking sucks, man. It just every year something horrible happens or something bad happens, and it's like, but not shit, man. So this year is the worst year of my fucking life, and nothing will top this year in terms of bad shit. This is the bad word. This 2023 is the worst year of my fucking life thus far. Like, not they ain't no thus far. This is the worst year of my fucking life, and yeah, it just fucking sucks, man. Yeah. But like, I think last year nothing happened that was too bad. Just a bunch of shitty, like, bunch of shitty minor stuff like happened last year, you know. But yeah, man. So just, I don't know, man. It just fucking sucks, man. Really fucking sucks. So pretty much it. That's all I got for this one. Wrap this up. Yeah. Maybe I'll be back next week. Maybe I won't, depending on how I'm feeling. And yeah. So this has been Life on E with Lil Wow, Legitimate Loser. Might be back again next week, like I said. And yeah, we'll see. And wrapping this up. Peace. And try to be happy. If you can't, that's cool too.